This is the Everyday English Podcast, where we talk about the kind of English people actually use in real life. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. I hope you're doing well today, wherever you're listening from, whether you're on your way to work, sitting at home, or maybe relaxing with a coffee.
Hi, everyone. It's really nice to be here again. And before we start, Daniel, I have to ask, how has your day been so far? Honestly, it's been one of those slow, quiet days where nothing special happens, but somehow it feels nice because I woke up without rushing, went to a cafe near my place, and let the morning decide the speed.
That already sounds like the kind of day people secretly want but don't often allow themselves to have.
Exactly. And the funny thing is that I only plan to stay for 10 minutes, just long enough to drink a coffee. But the chair was comfortable, the place wasn't loud, and I felt no reason to leave.
Cafes are very good at convincing adults to forget their plans.
They really are. And I think that's why cafes are such good places to hear long English sentences, because people aren't in a hurry to finish their thoughts.
You know, many English learners think cafe English is just ordering drinks. But the real English starts after that moment, when people sit down and start talking about life.
Yes, because ordering is short and fast. But conversations in cafes are usually long, calm, and full of small details that people don't rush through.
And those details are exactly where long sentences live.
This morning, the barista looked tired, but still smiled and said, "Sorry for the wait, we're a little busy today, but I'll take your order in just a second."
That's such a normal sentence, but it's already quite long and very natural.
Yes, and nobody stops to think about grammar or structure when they say it. It just comes out.
Meanwhile, when I'm nervous, my English becomes very short, like I'm sending text messages from my brain.
You mean sentences like, "Coffee, please, thanks."
Exactly.
Wait, explain your joke.
Okay, the joke is that when people are nervous, they stop using full sentences and only use the most basic words, like they're trying to survive the moment.
That actually makes a lot of sense. I remember a time when I wanted to sound relaxed in a cafe. So I said, "I usually get the same thing every time, but today I feel like trying something different. So what do you recommend?"
That sentence is long, friendly, and very natural. And people say things like that all the time without even noticing how much English they're using.
Exactly. And learners often understand sentences like that before they can say them.
I think listening is where confidence starts, because your brain slowly learns what normal English sounds like.
Yes, and cafes are full of normal English. Small complaints, friendly comments, quiet jokes, and long explanations that aren't rushed.
Unless someone drops a cup and everyone suddenly looks.
That changes the mood fast.
I once spilled coffee on the counter and said, "I'm really sorry about that. I swear I'm usually more careful. It's just one of those mornings where nothing goes right."
That's such a human sentence, and it's long because emotions are involved. Long sentences usually appear when people explain, apologize, or share something personal, not when they give orders.
Yes, nobody says sit, but they might say, "Do you mind if I sit here for a bit while I wait for my friend?"
There was a woman next to me today who said, "I like coming here because even when I don't talk to anyone, I still feel less alone."
That's beautiful. And it's very simple English, connected naturally. I think learners believe long sentences are advanced, but really, they're just many small ideas said without stopping.
And they come naturally when you feel safe, relaxed, and not judged.
Which usually happens after coffee.
Always after coffee. Sometimes people say things like, "I'll just sit here for a while and finish my drink before heading back to work." And it sounds normal because nobody is rushing them.
Yes, cafes give permission to speak slowly. I think that's why this kind of English is perfect for learners to listen to, because it shows how thoughts really flow.
And it reminds people that English doesn't have to be fast to be good.
Fast English is usually just stressed English.
That's very true. If you're listening and thinking, this sounds long, that's okay, because understanding always comes before speaking.
And one day, without planning it, you'll say something long and natural and surprise yourself.
Probably in a cafe.
With coffee in your hand.
Thanks for spending these long, quiet minutes with us.
We'll be back soon with more real, relaxed English.
Until then, take your time.
And enjoy your coffee.